Okay, everybody, I figured out what I just was doing wrong. So I am going to upload the last video, which kind of ends abruptly, and so let me show you the troubles that I was having here. So I borrowed this code from OpenGL, um, the WebGL examples, and I just pretty much copied and pasted it, except for made the variables where the outer loop is the I and the inner loop is the J. So I kind of had to move the variables around, but I made sure that it was still doing what it was supposed to do. So here's the tricky part about the way that I'm doing this. First of all, I'm doing instance rendering, which means that I have my base model, which I produce right here. Okay, so it loops through. Sphere div in this case is 9, so it's not that vertices heavy. So it's 9 by 9, so it's inclusive less than or equal to 9, so it's literally 10 loops and 10 loops inside that loop, excuse me. So, and each time through the loop, it goes through um, like I really had to look at the inner loop here and how many times it went through, and each time it goes through the loop one time, how many vertices, how many floats is it using, and that's what I used as the scale factor on this index right here. And then once I do that, this entire loop goes 50 times through 50 floats, and then I use that as the index multiplier there. So I had to figure that out. I had it in so many different. I was overthinking it and had so many different configurations. Same with the indices here, because we're actually not drawing all the vertices just once. We're using them more than once and making triangles and connecting them all and making a nice little sphere. So we do the indices, which is it's pretty much the code from the example line for line. Okay, nothing else changed except for when I finally figured it out, I wanted to have the height of all of the spheres to be 1, which is cool. So I did have to add the EBO, the element vertex or element array buffer. Okay, we added that in. And then none of this stuff changed either, so that was all fine. The only other thing that changed, and this is really what I had to figure out, this number right here. So when you're doing your draw elements instanced, okay, so keep in mind when I'm doing this, the model that we're instancing is based on an elements draw, not an arrays draw. So we're using the indices, and then the count for this is actually the number of floats in the elements vertex array and the buffer. So I had to go through here and look. The highest that's going to get is 9. So that's, wait, the highest that's going to, yes, 540, and then the highest this is going to get is 54. So add those together, you're at 600. So actually I might even be too high here. But it works. Like if I can reduce this, I think. See if that works. But that's pretty much it. And then I got, instead of these cubes, I'm drawing a sphere. And I've still got a little bit of things to work out for the scale. But see, and then I make this field of gems, which is absolutely gorgeous. The texture coordinates are completely random, so I can fix those or not, and it looks like when I leave it random like this, it makes nice little planet shapes and stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching. We're going to make some stuff out of this. Stay tuned. This is a little show off of my living ship that I got for No Man's Sky. It took several weeks, and several of those quests where they say, oh, your thing is mature for 24 hours and you have to do 4 of them or something like that. Anyways, so I got it, and that's fun. All right, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.